Good afternoon, Asli. How you doing? You well?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed. Always.
Love that.
Always, yeah. Always. Do me a favour. Show the camera. Tell me, Asli. So debut novel. Tell me all about it, because I understand that you were trying to get into or tell the story of an interfaith, intercultural love story, which was important for you. Tell me more.
Yeah, so young adult novel. Two different characters. So it's like alternating narratives. We have a male, a Somali Muslim boy, and then a girl, a mixed English Jamaican girl, who is of Christian faith. So for me, I really wanted to tell like a romance story, but kind of set in the ends, how they both kind of live in the same council estate, but their sort of life trajectories are quite different, and I feel like that's quite a common theme. And so yeah, they kind of basically meet at a barbecue birthday party, and they kind of go on their journey of a summer of romance.
Before we get into the what, which you started already, let's get into the why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that there was an important reason beyond just kind of presenting a story, a love story of intercultural, interfaith relationships. For you, what was like the main underpinning motivation for writing this?
I think there's like a couple, but I think I wanted to write a book that I think my sister would enjoy. So I had to create characters that were real, relevant, authentic. I hadn't really seen the characters that I had written previously, which I know like everyone says, but like genuinely, like nothing that similar to like what I've written. And I spent a lot of time working in the youth justice system, and got to know a lot of young people, and it really inspired me to tell a story that is beyond what we typically see in the mainstream media, a very contextual story about like real things that happen in real life. And I kind of also just wanted to do it for myself, really, to be like, I can do this, I can write a book that feels real to me.
To quote you, you said the community and culture have kept you grounded throughout life.
Yeah.
And I needed to emulate that same sense of connection and authenticity in love on sight. Speak on that for me. How was community and culture kept you grounded?
I think with community, like growing up on like a council estate, I felt like there was a lot of people beyond my own family home that had a big influence in me growing up, whether it's like the community centre, the activities that go on there, but also like school, what was available there. And just different people like you meet in your life. Like I actually see them as community. Like if you like keep in contact with them, that is like, 'cause people say like it takes a village to raise a child or whatever it is, but I feel like that continues on in adulthood as well. Like you're continually growing. So for me, it's like keeping my community, my network throughout my life to keep me grounded. And that's like why I've like met so many inspiring people within work and life. And then culture, I feel like obviously like I'm of mixed heritage, so Somali and Danish, which is very different cultures. Um, but that's kept me quite grounded. And then obviously being British. But I think also I grew up in an extremely multicultural area. Like there was a lot of like African, Caribbean, and South Asian, and just like an appreciation for other people's cultures. Just kind of, yeah, that kept me grounded because it made me respect others, and understand different ways of living, to be fair, and how we can all kind of get along, which is why this is I guess, an intercultural relationship in the book.
Another quote from you. Being a teenager isn't a homogenous experience. There are countless ways that life can be lived in the ends. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Why do you think there is such a poor reflection of the diverse experience of London Council Estate living in mainstream media?
I'm not sure. Not sure. Like
I don't expect. I'm not asking you like you've got the answers.
Yeah.
It's more like why do you think that they don't explore those narratives more?
it takes effort, doesn't it?
Right.
People who are not living in that environment are unwilling to understand different communities, different households. But people who live within those communities and those estates, they are very open and willing to embrace each other, which I think is really beautiful. So yeah, it's a difficult one. It's easy to just, if you have like a bad experience with someone who lives in like the private area council estate, it's very easy to just tarnish that whole area and put it all under one bracket. But obviously we all know like that's not the case, and just someone may have done one bad thing doesn't mean that they're a bad person, period. So
I've seen you say that you enjoyed writing this book.
yeah.
So how long did it take, and what was the most enjoyable part and why?
A couple of years. I enjoyed like rereading the book after edits and realizing some of the parts are maybe like based on real life things that I didn't even realize.
Your subconscious unearthed and presented them.
Yeah. I was like, this book in a way feels like me. So yeah, I feel like when I talk about it, I can talk about it authentically in the sense that anything that comes up, any challenges, I know where it came from because it kind of came from myself, my own experience, secondhand experiences. So I feel like, yeah, I feel confident in my book. It makes me feel good.
Away from writing, who is Asli Jensen? Like, yeah, what else are you into, innit? What make of the character?
Who am I? This is a crazy question because I feel like I'm put on the spot. Okay, but I feel like I'm an outgoing person. I'm an open person. I really have a borderline obsession with Kylian Mbappe, but I don't think we're going to talk about that today.
I mean, we can get into it if you like, because I think you've got to put things out there for them to come back. So you're a PSG fan?
I'm a Mbappe fan, but if I have to
Real
support
Madrid
a club,
fan?
no, Chelsea, which is crazy.
That's not that crazy in this day and age. I mean, it did a crazy 25 years ago, 35 years ago, not so much now.
They're changing their.
I mean, I look at the team, it ain't that crazy now, you know what I mean? Yeah. How long have you been a Chelsea fan?
As long as my sister has been a Chelsea fan, I've just been following her.
So you West Londoners, you get away with that.
Yeah. But I enjoy family, I enjoy traveling, I enjoy food. I just enjoy life. I try to take every day one day at a time and see where it takes me.
What month are you born?
September.
So it's a big one coming up.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are we doing? Can I come? Listen, we'll talk off camera. Can I just ask, right? I was doing the research, I realised that you did a degree in sports science and English. And I'm just going to assume that the sports science bit just got dashed to the wayside because you then went on to explore more honours, or you did a master's in another degree.
Yeah, in creative writing. Yeah.
Give us a breakdown of that. Why did
there was an intention.
Okay.
I was like, look, I'm going to uni. I want to be a teacher. I want to teach English. I want to teach PE. Put me in the most challenging school in London. I'm gonna make a difference. Yeah. And then I got onto this program called Teach First, which is like an accelerated grad program, but they put me in the Isle of Wight, and I just said, nah, I'm not going to the Isle of Wight. Like, that's not the kind of vibe I'm looking for. So when I didn't go into teaching, sports science kind of got dashed away. But I always loved football. I used to play football when I was younger, like quite a lot. And then I kind of stopped when I was 18.
What position were you made?
I was playing like up front, like on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wasn't that good. I was like decent, you know. I was never gonna be a footballer.
But you like it?
I like playing. It's enjoyable. It's fun. I used to play a lot with my dad.
Okay.
That's where it came from.
So literally, the English just took over. You thought, you know, that's gonna be me.
Yeah.
With you doing this work, your book has garnered quite a bit of attention. I mean, you've already won awards.
Yeah.
Right. It's been earmarked and identified as potentially viable for TV.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I feel so gassed. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
You must do.
Yeah.
When you won that award, what were the thoughts?
I was so happy. I felt relieved, you know. Like, I've been trying to get this book published and for such a long time, and I always felt like maybe people just don't vibe with it, like it's not for the publishing industry. So it was like a relief, like, oh, I finally, like, someone sees the value in my story, of the story of the book. And to be considered for TV or film, I was like, that's even better, because I feel like we live in a generation where things are a bit more visual. So to see what that could look like on the screen is like, that's a dream.
So, who would play the lead characters? That's what I want to know.
Okay, so I've thought about this quite a lot. I don't actually have anybody in mind. I would love the opportunity to go to like up and coming people, or like, I don't know if they do this where you go to like schools where kids are studying drama and like doing auditions like that. I think that would be the best people to play the main characters in this book.
So you'd like to find some new talent then?
New talent, that's it. New talent.
Okay, fair enough. The book's out when? August?
The 14th.
And in all good bookstores and all the rest of it. Talk to me. Well, how would you like people to receive it? If there was like one thing you want people to take from it, what would that be?
You know what? Just like take that risk in your life. Do that thing, like follow your heart, basically. Do what feels right.
Do what feels right. Okay. I look forward to seeing the reviews. Is there anything else you want to share with us before we part ways?
No.
It's been a great chat, Asli. Thank you for your time, man. Get your pen out, you're going to sign my book. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on TikTok and Twitter, but mainly Insta.
What's the handle?
Oh, it's at that bitch Asli.